If you're still figuring out how to get active or how to make your activism more effective, our friends at the Tactical Technology Collective are ready to help with their new project, 10 Tactics for Turning Information into Activism. We've been playing parts of the series. Today we're looking at Tactic 5, Provoke a Smile.
A good joke can spread far and wide and can be a powerful tool, especially when it is used to criticize or mock power in environments where it is difficult to do that in a direct way.
Yeah, so in Egypt, while activists were trying to mobilize and agitate people against the Mubarak's regime, we got tons of contributions from practically unknown young people on the internet of humorous images that are basically remixing of film posters depicting the face of the president in place of like famous villains and thugs and thieves and members of organized crime or whatever, to make a statement about the current situation. And in a very short period of time, because of the incessant use of humor, the whole mystique of power around the president was completely destroyed, and he's now perceived as an aging old man who is trapped into this role and being very inefficient about it and so on. And that became like a kind of a narrative platform to build an actual movement that is demanding democratic reform and clean elections and so on.
People don't only laugh at good jokes. Ever been to a karaoke bar with your family or friends? The Asia-Pacific network of sex workers in Thailand use karaoke to raise awareness about serious things using popular songs with lyrics and video clips that are refocused on sex workers' rights. It's a clever tactic which uses popular music to transmit information to sex workers and their allies, and to get them thinking about what is wrong with the laws and policies that affect their communities, and to push for change.
I use video karaoke because in Asia, people love to sing a song and see the picture. The video karaoke in Asia is really popular. Then it's easy to get people into that thing. That's why I got the idea about to change the lyrics of that song. So it's easy to get message across about both anti-sex work policy and the new trafficking law.
For sex workers from the Asia-Pacific network, karaoke provides a common language, even when they do not have another language in common. The group's karaoke videos have been screened across the region at parties, performances, and in front of audiences of thousands, such as at an international HIV/AIDS conference. One video received nearly 10,000 views online on YouTube and on Blib.tv. A different example of how humor can be used came in the form of a birthday gift to Belarus's president Alexander Lukashenko, after he complained publicly that the internet was too anarchic and announced plans to tighten content restrictions. Activists responded with an online campaign that sought to mock what they saw to be propagandizing government-controlled media.
The humor is the first step to break taboos and to break fears. So by making people laugh about dangerous stuff like dictatorship, repression, censorship is a first weapon against those fears, actually. And there is a very funny campaign launched in Belarus a few years ago. It's called Give Lukashenko his net, his internet, because Lukashenko made a statement accusing the internet of playing against the interest of Belarus, and there is a lot of untrue content there. So the Belarusian activists made a clone of YouTube and live journal and published their stuff, very funny videos, humoristic cartoons about President Lukashenko. This kind of use of tools that are easily identified by internet user, but switching the content to something politically and having it and shaping it in humoristic pattern that makes fun and that makes political content interesting.
Making people laugh can be a highly effective way of breaking down barriers that prevent positive social change. Websites, karaoke video clips, and film posters are just 3 ways to convey a serious message in a light yet effective way.